A state police accident reconstruction expert was back on the stand today in the Karen Reed murder trial. His testimony focused on the alleged pedestrian crash involving Reed and her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. NBC 10's John Maroney joining us live from outside the court in Dedham with the update. John.
Monica, testimony is over for the day. Highlights included accident reconstruction as well as the relationship between Karen Reed and John O'Keefe.
The operator appeared to be Karen Reed.
Trained in accident reconstruction, Trooper Joe Paul says Karen Reed's SUV traveled at approximately 24 miles per hour in a reverse direction for 62 feet before hitting John O'Keefe.
Mr. O'Keefe was projected forward and to the left along the front yard of 34 Fairview Road.
Trooper Paul says he found data from the SUV consistent with other pedestrian accidents. He says Reed's vehicle sideswiped O'Keefe, throwing him about 30 feet, hitting his shoulder and arm, which he says were then scratched by broken taillight pieces.
The taillight appears to be broken and it's sharp plastic pieces that could have ripped his arm.
Defense attorney Alan Jackson challenged Paul's credentials as well as his analysis of the accident, suggesting evidence was planted near O'Keefe's body as part of the effort to frame his client.
I didn't put the evidence there, so.
Well, you didn't.
All right, so jurors, I've told you before, lawyers cannot make comments.
Jackson accused Paul of manipulating his review of the case to placate the lead investigator, Trooper Michael Proctor.
That's why you have these opinions and conclusions that just don't make sense, correct?
That is not true.
Trooper Nicholas Guarino read a series of texts between Reed and O'Keefe in the days before his death. The messages seemed to suggest the couple was struggling to keep their relationship together.
At 2:33, John writes back, "I've explained it a few times already, not doing it again."
And how does the defendant respond to that?
"So you're not into this anymore?" And then John says, "Not into fighting all the time, correct?"
Now, the jury has gone home for the day. They will not be back until Thursday. Tomorrow, the court will interview witnesses outside the view of the jury. Wednesday is a holiday. Well, in Dedham, John Maroney, NBC 10 Boston.